kind of something I wanted to talk to you guys about. So you're probably wondering, well, you know, almost everybody gets fired from, you know, a job every once in a while. It's normal. It's something that happens, you know. But with me, it's different. Here's why. Alright, so let's talk about something serious. Let's talk about jobs, alright? Everybody needs one. And honestly, you know, to you guys this might sound crazy, but I thought about this a little bit earlier. I think it should be the employee's choice whether they want to keep their job or not the manager's choice. Because, you know, if you're going through something really difficult in life at the moment and you're trying to hold down a job, whether you have one job or two jobs or three jobs or four, you know, however many you have, it should be your choice whether you want to keep the job or move on to the next one. But not all the time is getting fired from your job a bad thing, because it could lead to something better, and not all the time does it, but it could. That's what I want to talk about right now. Some of the managers there were very cool, you know, they were really cool, honestly. You know, they would let you talk to each other, you know, if you were on your break, they'd literally let you stay on break for like an extra hour if it wasn't that busy. Like if you took your lunch break, you know, and let's say your lunch break was like 15 minutes, okay, they'd say take another extra 15, take your time. Now that's pretty cool, I think, because if you have a lot of food you want to eat, they give you extra time to eat it, and then you get back to work. But I'm kind of getting off track here. So, the reason I had gotten fired from my job was not only timing, but transportation. Transportation was a huge issue, going from my job to my house, from my house to my job. You know, I didn't take public transportation. Public transportation meaning trains, buses, Uber, Lyft, you know, that kind of stuff. But I'm going to be honest with you guys, that job was not for me, okay? They even asked me, you know, the manager even asked me, look, you want to come work inside the store? And that's when I knew that was my time to go. But, you know, some of the managers weren't that nice to me, and that was another reason why I decided to leave. You know, I honestly think this guy was sort of a little bit on the racist side, and you know, that's another reason why I didn't want to stay there. You know, and they were playing with my money too, so I was about to go to court for that. You know, my paychecks would be, I'm not gonna get into that, but it was crazy. And you know, the last day, okay, the day that I had gotten fired, my last day there, you know, I basically was like, okay, I'm just gonna do a good job. They had me working from, I think it was either 4 to 12 in the morning or 6 to 12 in the morning. I'm not sure. I don't really remember. Or 5 to 12. It was either one of those. I don't know. But, you know, the day I got there, which was my last day, I just went all out. I got all the carts. I was pushing at least 20 to 30 carts at one time. And it was not easy, let me just tell you that. Because when you're pushing carts, at least 10 to 15 carts up a hill, it just kills you instantly. It's literally like, there was one point in time where I actually ran out of breath. And there were a couple times where I actually passed out at work. But I'm going to get, that's tomorrow's video. I'll use the same exact thumbnail for the video so you guys will know. But there's times, you know, when you're pushing the carts up the hill, where it gets very difficult to do so. And honestly, I like working on the main level and in the parking garage, because the parking garage was smaller and you'd just be able to clean it up in like at least 4 to 5 minutes, whereas the upstairs on the outside would take you at least like an hour or so. It depends on how many people were there. And you know, like I said, my last day I just went all out, and it was raining too, so that kind of motivated me to get everything done so I wouldn't have to continue to stay outside. And they say that when it's thundering out and lightning, okay, you're supposed to stay inside the store. Like, you're supposed to stay in the parking garage and just get the carts down there. But they lied. That's another thing. They made you stay outside and get the carts in the thunder and lightning and, you know, continue to work out there when you're supposed to go inside the store and stay in the parking garage and work until the until the rain and the thunder and lightning stop. That didn't happen. Listen, can I talk to the manager? So they pick up the phone, they dial the numbers, and basically they said, look, Jack wants to talk to you. So they opened the door, sent me upstairs. I sat down, looked them dead in the face, and I said, why do you guys have us working outside in the thunder and lightning when it clearly states that when it's lightning and thundering and raining heavily, you're supposed to stay in the parking garage only, yet you clearly choose not to listen to that rule and you tell us we have to work outside. Why is that? And he said, do you like working here? I said, honestly, you know what? No, I don't, because you guys do not go by the rules, okay? You only follow the rules when the district manager is coming, and that's another story I have for you guys. The district manager actually came to the store one day. Everything was out of whack. He yelled at the managers, and one of the managers started crying, okay? And this was a guy, dude. This was a guy who started crying because he was getting yelled at by the district manager. You wouldn't be crying if you had done your job right, just saying. But I tried to tell them, too. I'm like, listen, you can't have us working outside when it's thundering and lightning out, working with metal objects, okay? Okay? And in a downpour, where when there's cars zooming in and out of the parking spots, up the hill, down the hill, it got very dangerous at times, and I had enough of it. I decided to challenge this and go right to the manager and ask him that exact question, and he said, well, you might want to hand in your vest and call for a ride home, because as of right now you don't have a job. I was like, you know what, fine, whatever. And actually, I didn't even turn in the vest. I actually have it right here. Which you guys are probably wondering, because you're probably like, well, what did you guys have to wear? These are what we had to wear right here. You'd put this on, and you'd wear this, you know, and, you know, it was bullshit. It was a bullshit job, but it did give me money. And, you know, it was what it was, and it was an okay job for the most part, besides the managers and all that other stuff. But I will be telling you guys about the time that I passed out at work. That's gonna be the next video. I'm gonna get on that right now as soon as I upload this one. But if you enjoyed this video, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, share the video too. That would really mean a lot to me. Have a nice day.